First part and Qonqr are great things with more about the central in-game items, Exarch matter and the name after the app Qonqr. Why the first set iron is for different reasons based on the faction. For example, Legion for Qonqr was to destroy Qonqr. It is in comparison with Ingress point we see which one is better. Therefore, Ingress is based on pure schedule first self our sources to this especially they won't play. This means however will have time to play Ingress for even if he will have the time to play there is de facto locations which locations is more plans for the Conquer because you could select post the game. So if you need a new location area into the game, they can. Unfortunately, well, players will have goes on for there's no feature to select location, which of the weapons are still followed and because then conquer the rules like the roughly action as 160 which is regular which in classified art conquer you can't deploy action versus to destroy west from mile away. Classified time to play is based on previous schedule and fight if their bases occur to the performance latency. I think it's easier for people to have however is work very close on the so you can sit at home to play the game. But you don't worry about what the powers are forgetting what's so because it's not you you that's how sports is so forgotten because um, occasion was for because for city you have you are in a world you can still play since you can still play some watch sports so no about what so the wireless radio is cheaper for come since you don't want like so the English to uh, direct no way to what was 1000 and you that is also is the log district is the gate and where it takes place to part to start the game of somewhere to watch the show save time by following traveling to locations. You can collect resources for hacking posts. There are three types of hacks, original, random, drop for power key selection piece for priorities for from posts. Resources are important for English. For type of resource in English is XMP boxes, libraries, and keys. The posters is P of best interest resulting being resource production and using it to produce control foods. Of course, food can benefit for the opposing team. Experienced coach rostered by high-level gear is also um, um, which routes could put the whole hacks, which is there's a uses for those versus uses of those research is simple capture polls and building routes. XMPs versus a lesser are your best friends in catching polls with those sides. You can start set up a poll or capture therefore experience points plus foods and issue other peer polls to help level up. Resources used in Qonqr is resource-based thought and energy, which is used to attack or defend us. So, what's a color used to capture a zone area force? Usage of bots is common during gameplay. Resource bases are important because users in resources to pay for gear that's locked. Queries can be used to buy upgrades and certain attack or defense items. Unlike Ingress play, the game doesn't automatically upgrade your score to the next level. This means that the score can't upgrade automatically every time you level up your account. Resupplying resources is for the following credits and the in-game shop. Resource space provide credits and is fast and cool to collect resources if the zone belongs to your faction. Credits are spent in the game's store, so and you can get it for free if you have one in there or they use their use is to buy upgrade and certain gear. You know. Holes are located to find or serves as anchor points for current control. The poles come in four colors: red, green, and blue. White is neutral, red is machine, green is aligning, and red is blue. Resisting is blue. They serve as a research base too, since you can use them to produce resources based on the post level. But the soil pole that is a part of a huge control field. Your factory reduced the score by the number of mining units the field have, which is part of using power. As however, you will lose the poles as far multiple sources, not recharging it and being attacked by blaze. These two options are the way you lose poles. It's not good if you lose a pole of high point. It's like what they produce resources. If you miss recharging like the last say you have to spend time rebuilding foods which depending on how much time you have, it's very it's slow or very quickly. Next is use it for poles. Usage for poles the poles are very limited because you hack and create pole which those two are the only ways pole are used because links can be used for control fields. Poles are great to use to succeed in English points because it allows you to gather resources and actually You can modify the poll to your specific needs if possible by mods. Some are occasions people referring to Qonqr a like Ingress for their own research for service building a research base. A research base is that gets built in a zone will produce faster only if it is owned by the factory or a final over service decision building resources for you because it's faster to produce credits if your factory owns it. Next is using zones. Potential loss of zones. Only one reason you lose a zone is people attacking it. Research bases produce cards to upgrade and buy extra gear. Remember, it is faster to produce cards in a zone owned by your factory. So, losing a location with a research base in it will slow down production that it, it does some users of the some like women because you research space in you're with by a max of 12 research space and build strategic how we can produce cards quickly. Like English Fun and Pokemon Go in those games you do not have a limit amount of section to work with. I conquered this I told them how long you can collect the resources. We will first discuss remote features in English for which since the territory per direct stairs are now all options to play from home. The other option is a drone as it is very limited. Even people can go to play, there are factors to consider before going out, like weather and stuff. It could make arguments that people could take productions, that's true, but rural areas are more affected by lack of spots to use. Rural players will be the most negatively affected by going outside to play English play because post submission is only for the players level 10 and above. Pure world and rural areas will struggle because of lack of resources, which waste more time on leveling up their accounts since people have spent more time at building fields, collecting resources, and players. Qonqr is more balanced since rural areas are less affected by small or slow population, which is easier for handicapped people. Handicapped players have worse English part than a Qonqr. However, for following is the ways of people in wheelchairs or those not able to go out to play the game. It will possess a way into a 4 meters, so even if you live near with plenty of resources, which some cases that a non-disabled person can access disable the account. The drawer will help you play remotely, but it will hack the poll once before bird out. Remote play is easier to play but more balancing because it reduces the need to go outside because there won't be able to play out anywhere. But it is more balanced in car because you can choose to move outside to play the game. Since you can play it as long as you are connected to the internet, you can play. Roleplay is less affected by the era they end since you are not bound by your immediate eras. You can play without leaving your home. Those are not actual points of interest but cities or towns. So basically people in rural areas that could still play Qonqr will get on the other side to select location and game. As for handicapped players, they get it easier. Handicapped players have it better too. If you're not able to move with your feet or something preventing you from going out, you can still play. This means you still have an opportunity to play the game while going out. This takes time and research because if you're in need to reduce costs because of inflation or something bad that forces you to cut drastically in spending.